$1 trillion. That's a 1 followed by 12 zeros. Or to put it another way, it's $1 million. 1,000 billion. If you earned $40,000 a day, every day, it would take you about 68,500 years to make $1 trillion. If you spent $1 million every single day, it would take you 2,740 years to burn through $1 trillion. It's more money than most of us can even imagine. But we might see someone hit this astronomical number sooner than you think. On September 29, 1916, newspapers across America were buzzing with an announcement that seemed almost as unbelievable then as our trillionaire talk does now. John D. Rockefeller had just become the world's first billionaire. Thanks to Standard Oil's soaring share prices, Rockefeller had amassed a fortune that seemed almost unimaginable at the time. Fast forward to today, and billionaires are, well, not exactly common, but certainly not as rare as they once were. According to Forbes, there are now over 20,600 billionaires in the world. That's quite a leap from just one a little over a century ago. But now we're on the cusp of a new financial frontier. Just as Rockefeller broke the billion-dollar barrier, someone is about to break the trillion-dollar barrier. And the race is on to see who it will be. We've already seen several companies break the trillion-dollar mark in terms of market capitalization. Apple was the first to do it back in 2018. Since then, Microsoft, Amazon, Alphabet, Google's parent company, and Saudi Aramco have all joined the club. More recently, Nvidia hit a staggering $2.6 trillion market cap, riding the wave of AI enthusiasm. So if companies can do it, surely individuals can too, right? Well, that's exactly what we're here to explore. A recent report from Informa Connect Academy has crunched the numbers, and they've come up with a list of the most likely candidates. So let's count down the top contenders. 6. Mark Zuckerberg. Coming in at number 6, we have Mark Zuckerberg, the founder and CEO of Meta, formerly Facebook. According to the report, Zuckerberg could hit trillionaire status around 2030. Now Zuckerberg's wealth has seen some ups and downs in recent years. The company's rebranding to Meta and massive investment in the metaverse led to some significant drops in its stock price. But Meta's recent cost-cutting measures and renewed focus on AI have seen the stock rebound. Zuckerberg's current net worth is around $100 billion. So he's got some ground to cover, but given Meta's dominance in social media and its potential in emerging technologies, it's not out of the question. 5. Bernard Arnault. At number 5, we have Bernard Arnault, the CEO of LVMH. If you're not familiar with LVMH, it's the company behind luxury brands like Louis Vuitton, Hennessy, and Dior. Arnault is currently the world's third richest person, with a net worth of around $200 billion. The report predicts he could join the Trillionaire Club around 2030, the same as Zuckerberg. What's remarkable about Arnault is how he's built his fortune in the luxury goods market. While tech billionaires have dominated headlines, Arnault has quietly built an empire based on high-end fashion, spirits, and jewelry. It just goes to show there's more than one path to extreme wealth. 4. Prajogo Pangestu. Our number 4 spot goes to a name that might be less familiar to some of you. Prajogo Pangestu. He's the founder of Burrito Pacific, an Indonesian energy and mining conglomerate. The report predicts Pangestu could reach trillionaire status by 2028. That's a pretty bold prediction considering his current net worth is estimated at around $40 billion. But Pangestu's wealth has been growing at an incredible rate thanks to Indonesia's booming economy and the global demand for energy and raw materials. Pangestu's rise highlights an important point. As economies in Asia and other developing regions continue to grow, we're likely to see more ultra-wealthy individuals emerging from these markets. 3. Jensen Huang. Coming in at number 3, we have Jensen Huang, the CEO of Nvidia. Now, if you've been following tech news at all in the past year, you know Nvidia has been on an absolute tear. Huang's wealth has skyrocketed from $3 billion to more than $90 billion in just 5 years. That's thanks to Nvidia's dominance in the GPU market and its key role in the AI boom. The report suggests Huang could become a trillionaire by 2028, assuming his wealth continues to grow at an average annual rate of 112%. Given Nvidia's critical position in the AI industry, which is just getting started, this prediction doesn't seem too far-fetched. 2. Gautam Adani. Our runner-up is Gautam Adani, the founder of the Adani Group conglomerate in India. Adani's rise has been nothing short of meteoric. In recent years, he's expanded his business empire from mining and power generation to airports, data centers, and cement. The report predicts Adani could hit trillionaire status in 2028, assuming his recent wealth growth rate of 123% per year continues. Now, it's worth noting that Adani's wealth has seen some significant volatility. In early 2023, his net worth took a massive hit following a critical report from a short seller. But he's since recovered much of those losses. Adani's potential to become a trillionaire highlights India's growing economic power and the opportunities in rapidly developing markets. 1. Elon Musk. And now drumroll, please. According to this report, the person most likely to become the world's first trillionaire is Elon Musk. Musk is currently the world's richest person, with a net worth of about $251 billion, according to the Bloomberg Billionaires Index. The report forecasts that Musk will hit the $1 trillion mark sometime in 2027, assuming his wealth continues to grow at an annual average rate of 110%. Musk's wealth is primarily tied to his stakes in Tesla and SpaceX. Tesla's stock price has been on a roller coaster ride in recent years. Still, the company's position as a leader in electric vehicles keeps it at the forefront of a rapidly growing market. Meanwhile, SpaceX continues to dominate the commercial space industry. But here's the thing about Musk. His wealth isn't just about his current companies. He's constantly involved in new ventures, from Neuralink's brain-computer interfaces to the Boring Company's tunnel projects. Each of these moonshots has the potential to add significantly to his wealth if they pay off. Now, you might be wondering about some other big names in the billionaire world. What about Jeff Bezos? Or the Google guys, Larry Page and Sergey Brin? Well, according to this report, they're a bit further down the list. Jeff Bezos, currently the world's second richest person with about $200 billion, is predicted to hit trillionaire status around 2036. Page and Brin are on a similar timeline. But here's the thing, these predictions are based on current trends. And if there's one thing we know about technology and wealth, it's that things can change very quickly. A breakthrough in AI, for instance, could accelerate the wealth growth of tech leaders like Bezos, Page, and Brin. Now, before we wrap up, it's important to understand that these predictions are just that. Predictions. They're based on current growth rates and market trends, but the path to extreme wealth is far from predictable. Economic fluctuations, technological disruptions, changes in government policies, and countless other factors could all impact these timelines. Just look at how the COVID-19 pandemic reshaped the business landscape, creating new billionaires in sectors like video conferencing and e-commerce while challenging others. Moreover, as wealth becomes more concentrated, we will likely see increased scrutiny and possibly new regulations aimed at ultra-high net worth individuals. This could potentially slow down or even reverse wealth accumulation for some of these contenders. There's also the question of public perception. As wealth inequality continues to be a hot-button issue, the race to become a trillionaire might not be viewed positively by everyone. How these individuals and their companies navigate public opinion could play a role in their wealth trajectory. So why does all this matter? Why should we care about who becomes the world's first trillionaire? Well, for one, it's a milestone in economic history. Just as the first billionaire marked a new era of wealth, the first trillionaire will signal another shift in our global economy. It also tells us something about where value is being created in our economy. Notice how many of our top contenders are in technology. That's not a coincidence. It reflects the outsized returns that technological innovation can generate in our increasingly digital world. But perhaps most importantly, the race to $1 trillion raises important questions about wealth concentration and its implications for society. As these individuals amass unprecedented fortunes, it's worth considering how this wealth can be used to address global challenges, from climate change to poverty. So there you have it, folks. The race to become the world's first trillionaire is on, and it's happening faster than many of us might have expected. From Elon Musk's multi-industry empire to Bernard Arnault's luxury goods kingdom, from Jensen Huang riding the AI wave to Gautam Adani's infrastructure conglomerate, these individuals represent different paths to extreme wealth in our modern economy. Will Musk cross the finish line first in 2027 as predicted? Will a dark horse like Bezos or Zuckerberg surprise us all? Or will someone not even on our radar emerge as the winner? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, the next decade will be fascinating to watch in the world of wealth. What do you think about the trillionaire race? Who's your bet on to win? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this video interesting, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. Until next time.